So today I'm going to share some anti-aging tips with you. These are things that you can implement in your skincare, maybe things that you weren't thinking about or maybe not using. And I'm also going to talk about even things that you're eating that may be aging you. Maybe you didn't know that. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Please make sure that you click that button below and hit the subscribe button. I share a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also, I hope that you like this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up as well. And always leave a comment below because I love interacting with you guys. So let me know if there's something that I didn't talk about that you can share with me and everybody else. So let's get into it. Okay, so one of my first tips may seem like common sense, but I know for me, I was not really doing this on a daily basis like I am now. So I'm going to share that with you. So the first thing is like my biggest anti-aging tip is to use a sunscreen, and not just when you go to the beach, okay? Especially if you are using Retin A's or alpha hydroxy, you should be using a sunscreen, okay? And think about this. Besides the sun causing UV rays, fluorescent bulbs can emit UV rays. And every time you get into a car, you're driving your car, your hands are exposed to the sun. When you're sitting in the car, your face is exposed to the sun. Anytime you're outside, or again, if you're under fluorescent bulbs, your skin is exposed to the sun or UV rays. And the sun, the UV rays will age you. They will age you, okay? And even on a cloudy day, you might think, well, it's cloudy. I used to think that too. But then I remembered when I was a kid and I lived in California, on a cloudy day, it was a cloudy day, but it was a warm day. I remember playing in the pool, swimming in the pool. That was probably the worst sunburn I ever got in my life, and it was on a cloudy day. So even when it's cloudy, you can still be exposed to UV rays, and sometimes they're even stronger, which sounds crazy, but it's true. So always make sure that you are using a sunscreen, especially if you're using Retin A or an alpha hydroxy. So these are the ones that I use that I really like. The one that I really love for my face, and I've shared this recently, but I'll share it again, is the Australian Gold. I love this. It's an SPF of 50, and we're going to talk about the SPF in a second, okay? So this is an SPF of 50. I put it on so after I cleanse my face and all that, right before I do my makeup or even my primer, I put this on my face. I, make sure I get it all over my face. I even put it on my ears. I put it on my neck. All right, that's what I use. Then for all over my body, not only me, but my family uses this. And this is from Coppertone. This is the Coppertone Kids Tear Free, and it has an SPF of 50 on it. I love this because it's sweat proof. It's waterproof. We use this every single time we're outside. We've used it every time we've gone to Florida, so this will be my go-to in Florida. We put this on. I've never had like sunburn issues or anything. As long as I have this on, it stays on. I love the sunscreen. The only thing that I don't like about it, it has that, what is it called? Zinc oxide. Let me see if I can see. Yes, it has a zinc oxide in it. And the only thing I don't like about that is you get the white, okay? So after you put it on, you get your palms. I always make sure that I wash my palms off, because if I get into my car, which has a dark interior, I will have fingerprints everywhere, okay? So make sure that you wipe your palms off really good after you use this. But I really love this sunscreen. I've been using it for years. My family's been using it for years, and I love it, okay? Now, as far as an SPF, they say you don't have to have more than 45. SPF 15 blocks 95%, and SPF blocks 97%, and then a 45 blocks 98% of the sun, okay? So they say anything over 45. They say anything over a 45 is, you don't need to do that. But, so I wouldn't go over a 50, but I really love this, and it's a 50. If it would have been a 48 or 45, I would have bought it too, okay? But both of these two are my go-tos. So make sure that you're using sunscreen. Something that I started incorporating in my skincare about 6 months ago, and I'm not gonna update you yet on that yet. I really want to wait 6 more months, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Is that I started using a Retin A. Now, Retin A you can get as a prescription from a doctor. This is tretinoin cream, and this is 0.05%. Okay, so I use that just a tiny little bit, like maybe the size of a pea. And then with that, I've been using the Obagi blending cream. So I use these together on a nightly basis, okay? So what Retin A does is it speeds up the cell turnover. It evens out skin discoloration, and it smooths your skin. So like I said, I have been using this for 6 months now. The reason I started using this, everybody has a different reason. There's a lot of benefits to it, but why I started using it is my dermatologist recommended me to use it because I have sebaceous hyperplasia. If you're not sure what that is, I will remember to link a video or two. I've done 2 videos about talking about what it is. So that's why I started using it. But the other great thing about it is that it does help soften the lines on your face, okay? And I don't have a lot of lines on my face. I'm really, really lucky I don't, but I have some, and so that's a definite benefit, and I'm going to keep on using it. I have personally seen several women that are here on YouTube that started using that, and it's like they're turning the clock back. And these were, a couple of these women had never, like Angie Hot and Fleshy, she's one of them. She never used anything. She said she didn't even take care of her skin until she turned 50, and you can look at her old videos to how she looks now, and she looks amazing, okay? So I do believe in this stuff. I think it really does work, and I'll be curious to see what my before and after. The reason I want to wait a full year before I share it with you is because I didn't have, as far as my fine lines and wrinkles, I didn't have a lot of really deep set like lines and wrinkles. I'm very lucky that way. So I think in 6 months, you're not going to see as dramatic of a difference as on someone else. So that's why I want to keep using it, but I'll keep you posted on that. But I definitely would recommend using that. Another thing to do, not only to your face and your body. Now I know you're exfoliating with Retin A, okay? But I still like to use acids because I have oily skin, because I have large pores, and because I have my sebaceous hyperplasia. So I use 3 acids, okay, on my face, but I don't use them the same time as my Retin A. Because I was told that you should never use at the same time. I was told that you should either use it in the morning and do your Retin A at nighttime, or I was told that you could also use my Retin A and the acids the same, like nighttime, but I'd have to do it hours apart. So if I wanted to use it, both of them at nighttime, what I would have to do is cleanse my face off, use the acids, wait several hours, and then do my my Retin A. I just don't do that because I don't always take my makeup off early. I just don't. It just depends. We don't eat dinner sometimes until like 7 o'clock at night. And then after dinner, sometimes I just want to just hang out with my husband or sit outside on a porch while it's still warm outside. So I just don't do that. So what I've been doing is I use my acids in the morning. So this is what I do is after I cleanse my face, I go in with my Pixie Glow Tonic, and this is my glycolic acid. So I use this first. I just put a little bit on cotton square, and then I put that on my face, on my neck, okay? Let that soak in a little bit. And then I go in with my Paula's Choice, and this is a salicylic acid. I hope I'm saying that right. And so I put that on a cotton, and I put that all over my face, my neck as well. I'll let that absorb. And then I go in with my Good Genes, and this is a lactic acid, and this is a cream, so this isn't a liquid like those two. So I just do a little pump, and that's enough to get on my face and my neck. Okay, this is really expensive. This is the most expensive out of all of them, but I really do see a difference using all of these. So I use this as well. So that's a great way to exfoliate. I personally don't like a scrub on my face, because I feel like those little granules can get in my pores, and then I get breakouts. I've done it before. I don't like it. I just feel like it's too harsh for my delicate, mature skin, okay? But what I do besides this to exfoliate my skin, and to also make sure that my pores are really clean. And I know some people don't like this, but I do. It works for me, and that is my Clarisonic, okay? So I use my Clarisonic only at nighttime. So first I go in with my Angela Caglia cleansing balm. I put that on, I get my makeup off, you know, massage it in, use my washcloth, get that off. Then I go with the second cleanse, and I use CeraVe moisturizing cleanser, and I put that on my face. Then I go in with my Clarisonic cleanser. Now this one has one of those pore, what is it, pore refining brushes, heads or whatever. That's one that I use because I need to make sure that I get all the makeup and stuff out of my pores. When I put my makeup on, I'm using a beauty blender and I'm pushing it into my pores. I've got to get it out, and a washcloth isn't going to be enough. I need to get it out. So I use this. I have, like I said, I have oily skin, I have large pores, and I have sebaceous hyperplasia. So I really have to make sure that I'm cleaning my face good. Okay, so I use this at nighttime. It's really important in my skincare, and it also helps exfoliate. It's creating that friction on your face, so I am exfoliating with this as well. So it's another exfoliant for me, all right? Now, as far as your body, you should exfoliate your body as well. You can use a alpha hydroxy lotion on your body. You could use that, but always, again, make sure you use sunscreen if you do that. What I've been doing is I've been using my dry brush. I'm not going to get into how to do this. If you want me to share a video on more about dry brushing, I will share it, okay? But I do this before I get into the shower, and that helps exfoliate my body, all right? On the days that I don't do that, I'll use let's see which one of this, they're both the same containers. I will use a body polish. Now, I just started using this. I was going to do like a review on this, and yes, I'm going to be sharing a lot of the products in here, so I'm not going to do a review on it. But I just want to share with what I'm using. So this one is from Kashmere. Okay, that's the company Kashmere. What is her name? Kim Woliak? I don't know. Is that how you say her name? I guess she's on the one of those housewife shows, the Housewives of Atlanta or something. I don't watch those shows. I'm just telling you. That's who created this, but I don't watch the show. So I wasn't starstruck when I purchased this. I actually heard about the products from Tiffany D on her channel. That's how I found out about it. I looked into it, and so I purchased several of her products, okay? So this is one of them. This is a sugar scrub. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It smells like, everybody says it smells beachy. I don't know. It's sweet. I don't know what it smells like. Pineapple, sugar, I guess beachy kind of a smell, just really light. It's not overpowering, so if you're someone that doesn't like heavy fragrances, I don't think you're going to be offended by this. I have the Bum Bum cream, okay, and I don't find that to be heavily scented, but if I put the two together, I would say the Bum Bum cream is stronger than this, okay? Like, I can barely smell it on my skin, and I just put it on my skin like a couple hours ago. Okay, so it's not like something that's going to stay with you all day. It's not. So if that's what you want, you're not going to get that from this. The one thing I don't like is, now this is a new one. I have one in my shower, okay? And you can see. I'd like to see a little bit more product in there personally. I think they should have filled it up, okay? Because this is not cheap. But I will tell you this, you don't need to use a lot. You don't need to use it every day. So I scoop out a little bit. I can't stress that enough, okay? And then I just go and work in sections, and I get a little bit more work in my arm, the other arm, get a little bit more work here, get a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like I just do a little bit at a time and really rub it and scrub it. It feels so nice and so good. Your skin feels so moisturized, and just, I love it. Now I would, like I said, I wouldn't do the dry brushing and that on the same day. I'd either do this or that, okay? All right, you don't want to like aggravate your skin. Then when I get out of the shower, I make sure that I'm moisturizing, just like I moisturize my face. So moisturizing your skin, your face, and your body is so important. What I use to moisturize my body right now is I'm using the Kashmere. This is it's called her Luxurious Skin Toning Oil. Again, it's expensive. I bought all of mine on sale. Okay, so when I bought mine, it was 50% off. They seem to have a lot of sales, so I will put the links below for you so you can check it out. But you use very little of this. When I got this, at first I was like, are you serious? That's it? It's very expensive. I'm not lying to you, it is. It's expensive. But I use very little. I just use a tiny drop, and it spreads really nice over my arms, my body. It doesn't leave my hands greasy. It doesn't leave my body greasy. It's just a nice, soft feeling. So after I get a shower, after I towel blot myself off, this is what I put on. And then before I go to bed, I started using her body butter. Okay, this came, I like how this came because this I've been using a week now and there's a lot in there. So I'm impressed with this, okay? Use very little of this. So this I put on before I go to bed. This is body butter. A little bit goes a long way. It's not heavy, it's not greasy. It soaks into the skin nicely and it just, your skin feels like amazing. So it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's expensive. It smells amazing, it feels amazing. And get it on sale. If you want to try it, get it on sale. That's what I do. If you see it, get it, try it, and then if you like it, stock up on it when it's on sale. That's my advice, all right? As far as my face, moisturizing my face, I use a couple things. Now, we'll talk about oils, serums, and vitamin C in a second. So a couple that I really, really like that I've been using. One is Angela Caglia's Souffle Moisturizer. I just started using this recently. I love it. I use this morning and night. A little goes a long way. I can't stress it enough. This is very expensive, but I really, really love it. And I still have quite a bit left in there. The only thing I don't like about this, and I've said this before, I wish it wasn't a pump. Really hope that she changes it to a pump because you don't want to stick your finger in here. You want to use a little tool to get it out or a little scooper or something, just get a tiny, maybe pea-size amount because it's liquidy, okay? It's not like a cream, really, even though it says, no, it doesn't say cream. It's very liquidy. So you just need a little bit and I just get on my neck and my face. It doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't feel heavy. I love it. It's full of really good ingredients, antioxidants, ingredients that help firm your skin, help reduce wrinkles. I love this cream, love it. Another one that I love that's not as expensive, but it's not filled with a lot of good stuff, you know, like this one is, but it's a nice moisturizer on the low end. I'm trying to think how much this was. I think this is $80 and I think this one is, I'm thinking this is like 25 bucks, something like that. And this is the Belief Moisture Balm, right? This one, yes. This is the moisturizing balm. There's another one too that's really good. It's more of a gel. That one's good too. But this is really good, guys. A little bit of this goes a long way. I love this as well. It's at a good price point because again, it doesn't have a lot of it's not filled with a lot of stuff like this is, but it's still really, really good. And the last moisturizer that I love too, and this goes a long way. This goes a long way. I've had this for a while now and I'm still getting stuff out of here, okay? And this is from Drunk Elephant. This is the Behydra. This is more of a light gel moisturizer, so if you wanted to use this under your makeup or even at nighttime, it's really a nice moisturizer. One pump is enough for your face and your neck. It's really, really nice. So that's another one that I really, really love. So make sure that you're moisturizing your body and your face because you want your skin and your face to look nice and smooth and glowing, okay? So you want to do that. The next thing I want to talk about is vitamin C. I started using vitamin C when I was in my 20s, but I stupidly stopped using it. I have no idea why I stopped using it, but I did stop using vitamin C. I started doing it again probably, I don't even know, when did I start using vitamin C? A year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. This is probably my favorite vitamin C. I love the packaging on it. It's full of good stuff. I love it, and that is from Drunk Elephant. I love this vitamin C. I've shared it before. I love it. You just twist this, you pump it, put it on your face. Vitamin C, from what I've been told by people that know a lot about chemistry and everything, Vitamin C can break down really fast. So if you are using it and it's in a dropper form, it's not going to be sustainable for very long. That's what I kind of worry about this. To be honest with you, I worry about that one. Really wish it wasn't like a pump version, okay? But that's what I've heard about vitamin C. So that's one of the reasons I like that. And I love the actual vitamin C that's in here. I love it. So what I do is I only use one pump. I put it on my face and put it on my neck. And then I squeeze a little bit more. I put it on the back of my hands and I go like this, okay? Because I need vitamin C on my face and I need it on the back of my hands. I'm getting very lightly. I have a little bit of spots, not too bad. I'm pretty lucky that I don't have that because I'm really cautious with my skin. And you can see I don't go in the skin. I don't go in the sun anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. So make sure that you are using a vitamin C. Vitamin C, in case you didn't know this, vitamin C will actually help your sunscreen perform better. And it also has antioxidants that will help prevent and treat UV ray damage. Okay, so if you have spots on your face, that's why I put it on the back of my hands. It will help to diminish the look of it. Eventually it'll just slowly fade that discoloration away. Okay, I don't know that it's going to totally do that, but it's gonna make it a lot less noticeable. All right, vitamin C is so important. Another thing that I use that has some vitamin C in it is my Angela Caglia Luxurious Oil. I love this oil. Again, it has antioxidants in it. It has vitamin C in it. I love this oil. Now this one doesn't have as much vitamin C as this one. This one, it's like the last ingredient. So I still like to use this one. Maybe it's overkill, I don't know. But I've been using them together, okay? So I use this twice a day. This I only use once a day. This I use twice a day. I use it in the morning and I use it at nighttime. I just use 3 drops. And when I say 3 drops, I don't mean I go drop, drop, drop. I just hold the dropper and it'll drop 3 drops on my hand, okay, my fingers. I rub it in, I rub it on my face, my neck. That's what I do, morning and night. So important. Something else that's really important, and this has nothing to do with products or anything, is drinking water. Water is so important. It's so good for your skin. It's good to flush any toxins out of your body. Water is so important. So make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. It is so good for your skin. Now this is something that I omitted from my diets 2 years ago, I think. I think it's been 2 years. It feels like it's been longer, but I think it's been 2 years, is sugar. Sugar is so bad for your skin. And I stopped eating sugar because I had a sugar addiction. Now, when I say I stopped eating sugar, I'm gonna be real with you, and I've shared this before. There's sugar in everything. Look at the labels, there's sugar in it, okay? For me, my sugar addiction came from donuts and cakes, candy, chocolate, ice cream. That's where I had my addiction. I couldn't go a day without having chocolate, or I wasn't having a donut or a sweet roll or something. Seriously, I was addicted to it. I had to have it. I craved it all the time. And one night I was looking in the mirror and I thought, oh my gosh, I look like I'm pregnant. My belly was so bloated after eating ice cream. And it wasn't just the dairy in it. I know it was the sugar. I was like, what am I doing to myself? I look terrible. So I stopped cold turkey, got it out of my diet. I do enjoy some wine. You know I do. I've shared that. I don't drink wine every day though. You know, I might have a couple times during the week. I'm going to enjoy a glass of wine or 2, whatever, okay? But I no longer have the sugary treats. Occasionally I'll have a soda pop, but I don't drink soda pop all the time. So normally with dinner, what I do is I will drink water. Sometimes I'll have lemon water. But then there's times that I want something else, but I don't want to have wine. So I will drink this. And these are the LaCroix waters, sparkling waters. Love these. Canfield is really good too. That's another one that I like. But these are just flavor. Like this one is berry. It has no sodium. has no calories, it has no sugar. So I don't drink these all the time, but I will drink them with dinner. Not every night, but a couple nights a week I will drink these, and I love them. They are so good. So I feel like I'm having a soda pop, but it's not bad for me. You know what I mean? So you can do something that's a nice alternative like that. But sugar is so bad for your skin because sugar causes inflammation, which produces enzymes that break down elastin, and collagen, which causes wrinkles. Sugar is really bad for you. And I know there's sugar in wine, I know, but I'd really watch that. Really watch that. Another thing that are things that I very rarely eat that are not good for you, and I very rarely eat these things. These are some of these things I used to eat all the time besides sugar. White bread. Used to eat bread every single night with dinner. Very rarely ever have bread, except if you want to count our pizza on Saturday nights, because that's one night a week that I'm naughty. The rest of the week we're really good and eat really healthy, but on Saturday nights we have pizza every Saturday night, okay? So that's the only night that I have bread, if you want to count that as a bread. Otherwise, we don't have bread. We don't have pasta. Very rarely do I ever eat pasta. I don't make it anymore. So we'd have to go to a restaurant and eat it because I don't make it. I used to make pasta every single week. I can't eat that anymore. I just can't do it. So we don't have that. Obviously candies and ice cream, those are all so bad for your skin and your body and your health, just so bad. So really putting good things in. I make sure that every day, since I stopped eating sugar, and I know there's sugar in fruit, but fruit has vitamins in it, okay? So every day I have pineapple. Every single day I have pineapple. I have a banana. Sometimes I'll have, I also have berries. I have blueberries and strawberries every day. So those are the fruits that I have every day. I always have broccoli. We have a salad every night for dinner. So I have cucumbers and peppers and onions and broccoli in there. Like I make a big good salad with lots of good stuff in it. So important, whatever you're putting in your body comes out in your skin. So if you're eating really healthy, you're gonna see it in your hair, you're gonna see it in your nails, you're gonna see it in your skin, all right? So that is it. Those are my anti-aging tips for you. I really hope that maybe I shared something you weren't aware of or didn't realize or whatever. I just really hope that this video was helpful and informative to you. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give this a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and you can follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. I love connecting with you guys there as well. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.